What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Bloodywood. Yes, indeed, Bloodywood fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bobbity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Declane, and this is actually Declane's prioritized request for the month of March for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Declane. I hope you enjoy the show. Declan wanted to see me react to this. It is Bloodywood featuring Babymetal. Yeah, there we go. With a tune called Bekhauf. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second. Hold it. Yeah, this sounds familiar. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see. This was posted by Bloodywood. Okay, that could definitely work in our favor. And the video has 1.4 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Bloodywood featuring Babymetal, Bekhauf official music video. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh! Ew! Dude!
Yeah, there's that word official coming off of their official page. Now, luckily, it's not coming off of Babymetal's official page. So the chances of this getting blocked are definitely better, but, I mean, there's still a chance, I guess, because Babymetal's involved. We'll have to just wait and see how this goes, and let's all hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Double kick.
Nein, wir sind kein Dank gefallen, man lebt als der Fall.
So it was pre-chorus. Okay. All right. Okay, let me just get this out of the way. I could care less about the music video. I really don't care. It's an animated music video. I'm sure people love it. I'm sure people do, and I'm sure there are other reactors out there who are just, blown away by it. I do not care about music videos. I just don't. You can have a song without a music video. I could just be playing the audio track and we'd be just fine. But at the flip side, though, you can't have a music video without a song. So I do not care what the music video is doing. I do not care what it's showing. I do not care what it's representing. So let's just get that out of the way. As far as the song goes, the energy and the drive on the song are nice. It's a very intense tempo, very intense feel. That drummer is putting in work with that double kick, boy. He's really got it going tight, which I can definitely appreciate. And I gotta give props to. Guitar, bass. I mean, they sound good. Don't get me wrong. They sound just fine with what they're doing. Pretty simplistic. I mean, if you're asking me, am I impressed by the playing? No, but it sounds good. It sounds full. It sounds heavy, which I can really appreciate. The songwriting, it makes sense. It sounds really good. Really liking the pre-chorus. I wasn't sure if that was the pre-chorus or not, but after hearing it the second time, going into the chorus now I'm sure that's definitely a pre-chorus. From the 6 to the 4 to the root, 6 to the 4 to the root, 6 to the 4 to the root, 6 to the 7. That was a nice turnaround. Really nice turnaround. I didn't think they were going to do that. That was really, really nice. Very pleasing to the ear. Vocally, both of the vocalists from Bloodywood making their presence felt without question, as well as Sue Metal from Babymetal. It sounds good across the board. It does. Vocals sound well balanced. There's not too much of one voice or too much of another. This is a very even collaboration. So I like that. That's nice. It shows respect from both sides of the coin. No, look, so far, I got no complaints. I got no complaints about this at all. I'm enjoying it. It sounds good. Let's keep going and let's see how we end up here. Pop, pom, 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 pom. Yeah. I like the breakdown, bringing it back up again. Yeah. One to the 3 to the 6 to the 4. That's a nice little progression. 1, 3, 6, 4. Okay. Huh. Felt good, sounded good, flowed well, made sense. Not really a lot to talk about, if I'm being honest. This song's very cut and dry. let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Bloodywood featuring Babymetal with a tune called Bekhauf. This was a request from Declane, and this was actually Declane's prioritized request for the month of March for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Declane. Hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to talk about. It's very straight ahead. The entire song was really straight ahead. But that does not mean that it was boring. No, I'm just saying there's just not a ton of things to discuss. So with that in mind, let's get to the score and let's see if we can get this done in under 10 minutes. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.3. Yep, 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.3. What does that mean? Well, an 8.3 would translate to a great scale rating. So overall, I think this was a great song. It would get 4 to 5 stars in an A- letter grade. Yeah, let that one sink in for a second. So there you go, an 8.3, great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars in an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Okay. As far as the songwriting goes, I can honestly say that the songwriting, it was simple. It wasn't anything mind-blowing. I will say there were some nice little surprises thrown in there. The chordal progression in the pre-chorus, which I talked about during the reaction, going from the 6 to the 4 to the 3, 6, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3, 6, 7 to transition into the chorus. I thought that was really smart. It sounded really good. Not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting them to go 6, 4, 3 again, or 6 to 4 to root again. They didn't do that. It was just 6, 4 root, 6, 4 root, 6, 4 root, 6, 7 root. That was a nice touch. That chordal progression going on towards the ending, 1 down to the 3, up to the 6, down to the 4. That felt nice. It wasn't, I mean, it was jumping around, yes, but it was jumping around in ways that sounded really nice, very pleasing to the ear. It flowed well, and it was able, by going to the 4, it was able to transition back to the root relatively easily. Musicianship, everything sounded really tight across the board. Guitar sounded nice and thick, but not too thick, not to the point where it was muddy, which I was really happy about. No, guitar sounded good, bass sounded good, drums sounded good, drums putting in work with that double kick, my goodness. It would just be in sporadic places here and there, it came in over here, and then it would disappear, relatively quickly. It's not like it stuck around for very long, which is a good thing because that means it didn't get a chance to overstay its welcome. I really dug the drums. I think more than anything else, I think the drums really kind of did it for me on this song. Plus, playing around with feel. Don't think I didn't feel that halftime change when they went into that breakdown section, and it got super heavy. And I loved the stoppages. I really dug that. That just gave it an even extra heavier sound. Vocally, very even across the board as far as delegation of responsibility. It sounded very even as far as the 3 main vocalists go, which was nice. When we're doing collaborations like this, sometimes it's a little unbalanced, the person that's, the quote unquote guest. Now, I know Bloodywood fans are going to say, well, it's on the Bloodywood page, and I agree with you. It is on the Bloodywood page. So I believe this is a Bloodywood founded collaboration. But there's going to be Babymetal fans who are going to say, well, this is a Babymetal song. Okay, well, I mean, that's certainly your opinion, and you are certainly entitled to it, but this is not appearing on the Babymetal page, appearing on the Bloodywood page. So, I mean, that's pretty much opening argument and closing argument, and Exhibit A, there it is, and defense rests. But sometimes when you have the guest, which in this case would be Babymetal, coming in for the collaboration, sometimes the vocalist, the guest vocalist, only gets 10 10% of the vocal responsibility, if that. And that's, to me, that comes off as a little disrespectful. It's like you ask this person, you ask this group to, be a part of this and collaborate. And collaboration should be even across the board. Well, so why is the one person only getting 10% of the responsibility? I've always just kind of felt like that's not really fair. No, but the vocals across the board were very evenly split in 3 ways. You had the 2 vocalists from Bloodywood, and then you had Sue Metal, which was really nice. I liked that. It wasn't all just down to one person. It gave everybody equal opportunity to shine on this, which I thought was really smart, very respectful, and it's going to make everybody who listens to this happy. In closing, I'm going to mention this. I am always in favor of collaborations, as long as the collaborations make sense. Bloodywood, Babymetal. Yes, that combination absolutely makes sense. Before I even pushed the play button, I had a feeling this was going to sound very even keel towards both. I knew we were going to have elements within the song, sounds within the song, instrumentation within the song, chordal progressions within the song that were going to make sense for both bands. And sure enough, we did. And what's really great about these collaborations is the collaborations are also known as cross-marketing opportunities, because you're going to have Bloodywood fans who are now going to be exposed to Babymetal, and you're going to have Babymetal fans who are now going to be exposed to Bloodywood, and you're going to have some of that crossover effect where some of the Babymetal fans are going to become Bloodywood fans, and some of the Bloodywood fans are going to become Babymetal fans. Now, I'm sure there are those fans who are fans of both already. Well, then they're just going to be super happy with this collaboration. This collaboration is going to make their day, week, month, and quite possibly year. So I got no issues with this collaboration. I think they did a fine job with the song. It sounded really great. And that's why I'm giving them the great score of 8.3. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have an 8.3, which is a great scale rating, 4 and 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.